October 21st, 2016. For a few terrifying hours, the internet simply stopped working. Netflix went dark. Amazon crashed. Twitter, Reddit, even the New York Times, all offline. It felt like the end of the digital world. Millions of people staring at blank screens, not realizing they were witnessing the largest DDoS attack in history. A digital assault, powerful enough to bring the web to its knees. But behind this chaos wasn't a government or a terrorist group. It was a teenager. This is the story of the hacker who stole the internet. To understand how one person could take down the internet, we need to understand just how fragile the web really is. You see, the internet isn't a magical cloud floating in space. It's a web of physical machines, connected through wires, servers, and routers, talking to each other constantly. And one of the most important parts of this system is something called DNS, the Domain Name System. Think of it as the internet's phone book. When you type google.com, your computer asks a DNS server, "Where is that?" Without it, your browser has no idea where to go. And on that October morning, that phone book went completely silent. That's when the first signs appeared that something big was happening. At 7:10 a.m., the first wave hit. Millions of fake connection requests slammed into Dyn, one of the largest DNS providers in the world. Within minutes, traffic spiked to levels no one had ever seen before. Over 1.2 terabits per second of data, enough to crash entire regions of the internet. This wasn't an accident. It was a DDoS attack, a distributed denial of service. In simple terms, imagine thousands of people calling your phone at once. Your phone rings non-stop until it's useless. That's what happened to Dyn's servers, except instead of people, it was machines, cameras, printers, even baby monitors. Everyday devices hijacked and turned into digital soldiers in a global cyber war. Investigators started digging through the data. What they found was chilling: a piece of malware called Mirai. Mirai means future in Japanese, an ironic name for a virus that used our futuristic tech against us. Mirai scanned the internet for vulnerable devices, mostly cheap gadgets with default passwords like admin, password, or 12345. Once infected, those devices became part of a massive botnet, an army of zombie machines controlled remotely. With just a few commands, Mirai could direct millions of them to attack any target. And on that day, it attacked us all. For weeks, nobody knew who was behind it. Some blamed Russia, others thought it was China, maybe even North Korea. The truth was far less predictable. 3 American college students, their names Paras Jha, Josiah White, and Dalton Norman. They weren't professional hackers. They weren't spies. They were gamers, frustrated Minecraft server owners. Their goal? To knock rival servers offline, to win in a video game. But their creation, Mirai, grew too powerful, too fast. What started as digital mischief turned into an internet apocalypse. As the outage spread, chaos followed. Major companies lost millions. Social networks went silent. The tech world realized something terrifying. The Internet of Things was broken. Every smart device we owned could be turned into a weapon. Eventually, investigators traced the source to Mirai. But before the trio was caught, they made a fatal mistake. They released the Mirai source code publicly. Overnight, dozens of hackers downloaded it, modified it, improved it. and unleashed their own versions across the world. The weapon had escaped the lab, and there was no putting it back. In 2017, the FBI finally tracked them down. Paras, Josiah, and Dalton pleaded guilty. They admitted everything. But here's the twist. They didn't go to prison. Instead, the judge ordered them to help the government track down other cyber threats. They served probation, community service, and paid heavy fines. The kids who once broke the internet were now helping to protect it. Their code, though, their creation, continued to evolve in the wild. Today, almost everything we own connects to the internet. Our homes, our cars, even our refrigerators. But every new connection is a new doorway. And somewhere out there, someone's still testing those doors. The next Mirai might not just crash Netflix. It might target hospitals, airports, power grids, because the internet isn't stolen once. It's stolen every day by the devices we trust the most. This is DataHeist, the dark side of data. Subscribe if you want to hear the next one.